So the explanation offered for the low opinion of televangelists held by clergy members assumes that. So their argument is clergy enter their vocation motivated by a desire to do charitable deeds, and they view as colleagues those with the same desire. The conclusion is that thus, whenever a clergy member gains prominence as a televangelist to the public, most other clergy members no longer view the televangelist as a true colleague. So again, when you have to identify the assumption, one of the things to look for is terminology or ideas that appear in the conclusion that aren't part of the evidence. We have this idea of being a true colleague mentioned in the conclusion. And we find out earlier that colleagues are those who have a desire to do charitable deeds. So there must be something in the assumption tying televangelism to not doing charitable deeds. That's my prediction. Let's see what we have in the answer choices. A, achieving charitable deeds effectively cannot be done by one clergy member, but instead depends on teamwork among a group of them. Plausible, but does not tie televangelists in at all for an assumption here. B, clergy members are envious of the televangelists' prominence, and for this reason rarely view them as colleagues. So this might be true, but it's not an assumption in the argument. It doesn't tie the charitable deeds and viewing people as colleagues in there. All this is that this is just about prominence. C, clergy members who have not done any charitable deeds may still become televangelists. That's possible, but again, that doesn't tie in the whole notion of being colleagues or the definition of those who are colleagues. D, clergy members believe that prominent televangelists are not motivated by a desire to do charitable deeds. So they view as colleagues those who want to do charitable deeds. The assumption is that they believe that televangelists are not motivated by that desire to do charitable deeds. Therefore, whenever they gain prominence as a televangelist, most clergy members no longer view that person as a true colleague. So basically, choice D is the unstated evidence in this argument. Colleagues are X, and then choice D, televangelists are Y, and therefore clergy members no longer view televangelists as colleagues. Choice D.